So you want to try fasting, but you're afraid that you're going to be hungry. Well, while you're gonna be hungry, I can definitely give you some tips that you can use to help you on this journey. Let's get into it. Now, remember, I want you to know, just keep this in mind. Hunger does not build and build and build. It does not. Think of this. On your busiest day, you wake up, you didn't have breakfast, you're out the house, you're doing all of the adulting things, and the next thing you know, you've skipped breakfast, you've skipped lunch, and you're like, oh my God, I haven't had anything to eat all day. It didn't just build and build, but because you were busy, you couldn't eat at that time. So that's how hunger is. The only thing is, because now you are fasting and you're making a conscious decision to not eat, you're going to be more aware of that hunger. What I do, I stay busy. When I say I stay busy, I mean I've read a book, I've watched movies that I've wanted to watch. I've cleaned my house, I've reorganized my drawers, I have decluttered my kitchen, I prep for meal. I just keep busy. What I do is, I know that as long as I'm not sitting thinking, oh my God, I'm so hungry, oh my God, when I'm going to eat, oh my God, where's my fasting window, how long to eat, then I know that the time is going to pass. Colleen used this term, go into the time machine, go to bed. Going to sleep is the best time machine ever. So try that. Especially when you just start fasting, the hunger is going to be the realest. However, keep in mind, you are training your body to do something different, and it's going to take an adjustment period. So I want you to just keep busy. When you are fasting, the approved liquid during your fasting time is water, black coffee, unsweetened, and unsweetened tea. Now, you do not have to have unsweetened tea, and unsweetened tea is a bit on the fence in terms of what it is, but for the most part, I think it's like unsweetened green tea, full stop. Because if you do like mint, anything that's going to spike your insulin, it's a no. And because I am not going to try to figure anything out, I just have my water. I honestly, I've just started drinking coffee like 3 weeks ago, and it actually does help. I know it, for me, it really does taste horrible. However, I've just been having water only on my fast day, and I'm at the point now where I need a different flavor. So I start off with just getting the black coffee, put it on ice, and I just drink it really quickly. And then I only do that on my fast days, 1 cup for my fast day. And I've now realized that it's not as bad. I'm okay. I haven't died, but it's something else. I also drink club soda. I'll just make it like my fancy dinner. Listen, you have to do what you need to do to get through. So I have my club soda, and I've actually have not had any club soda because I just have my water right now. But if I ever need it, I always ensure that I keep 3 in the house, so I know if I want to drink one, I can always just get one. Now, also when you're fasting, remember, if you're drinking a lot of water, you're losing mineral. You can use if you want to buy pink salt, but I just use sea salt. So I just take the sea salt. I will do one of 2 things. I will either just take a little bit, sprinkle it under my tongue, and that's it, or I will just make a little small glass with some salted water and I will just drink that. And that does help with the hunger pains. It really does. And then because hunger comes in waves, after a while, it just goes away. Now, the next thing is you are going to need to push yourself and have some willpower in this. It is going to be very difficult, especially if you're doing a longer fast, especially if your day is scheduled in a way where people may be eating around you. You are going to have to find the strength inside of you somewhere to keep on your fasting journey. Everything else around you, you have to look at it as a distraction. If I have to prep for, let's say I have to cook on my fast day, I just cook and I just know that this is something that I'm going to eat tomorrow. You have to just have the willpower. I'm not going to be there again when you're hungry. I'm not going to be there to say, no, don't eat. So as much as I can inspire you to start this journey, it is really about you. When I just started and I'm like really in heavy ketosis and I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm annoyed, I just had to journal my feelings or watch a movie. You just have to find your will to continue on this journey, because it does take a little bit out of you. But honestly, how you're going to feel inside when you see the weight coming off, how you're going to feel, your skin, like all of the benefits of this lifestyle is really worth it. Nobody says that this process is going to be the most comfortable process. And as you know, the growth is most time in the uncomfortable. So just understand that this is just a process that you're going through at this time to get to the other side. And my final tip is you can just start with doing shorter fasts, because if you just start with skipping breakfast, then do that for 2 weeks, and then the other 2 weeks you say, okay, I'm going to skip breakfast and lunch, and then you can do that for another 2 weeks, and then you can even do that for a longer time. You can do a fasting schedule that works for your life. If it's important to you to have dinner every evening, then you schedule your fast so that you fast and then you are able to have your dinner. The goal is not to restrict yourself and make yourself uncomfortable. The goal is to make this work for your life so that you can train your body to help you burn fat so you can start taking off this weight. Okay? So remember, hunger doesn't bill. You can do this. And I would also recommend that you check out Dr. Jason Fung's video about hunger and fasting. So I'm going to go ahead and link Dr. Jason Fung's video about hunger in this description so that you can go ahead and watch it, because that actually did help me a lot when I just started out. So that's a really good resource. If you have any questions, you can just leave them down below and I will talk to you in the next one.